What's up, beauty besties? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take your nails from this to this. It is a self-care, not Sunday. It's Thursday night. I think it's so funny because I typically people always do like self-care Sunday. For me, it's always Thursday night, Friday night. Actually, it's Thursday night because I really want to I'm preparing for the weekend. I want to look super cute for the weekend. So normally that's the day I'll choose to do my hair, do my whatever. So right now I just took an everything shower minus my hair, which I'm gonna recurl I guess later. But today I wanted to do my Gel X nails with you guys. So I did get these off of Amazon. These are from the brand Beetles, and I have tried a bunch of stuff from them before, but I got these because I literally always do this and I freehand it. And I'm like, when I saw this, I was like, why am I spending time freehanding my Gel X nails? I would put clear tips on, paint the pink builder gel, then do the tip. And then I got these, which are an ombre, which I always love ombre, but I've never been able to master it, the design on myself. So I'm like, that's literally perfect. Today we're gonna use these. I got them on sale, and basically these are Gel X nails. So you don't apply them with regular glue, you're gonna apply them with again, this is also from Beetles, which is really nice. So this is the nail glue, but it's really not glue. It's like a thick gel. I'm going to show you guys everything that I have in front of me so you guys can kind of see how I'm going to do them. I did realize that in the tutorial, it does say to use a clear builder gel on top. I personally don't have a clear builder gel. I have a pink builder gel, which would defeat the purpose of the white tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the nail, and then I'm going to do a base, and then I'm going to do a top coat. And if it works and it lasts really well, then I'm never going to buy one probably, but I might need to invest in one. Let me show you guys what I have on my desk, and that way you guys can know everything you're gonna need to do this. But basically, you're gonna need the nails. I liked this little lamp for flash curing, so it just turns on and just for each individual nail. This is a nail primer. Then I have the DND gel base and top coat, and then this is the Beetles nail glue. Then I actually get these containers from the Dollar Tree, but here I'm gonna have my file, a little brush to apply the primer with. I have my little drill and my big lamp to fully cure the nails. Hopefully this goes really smoothly and it's super easy because I really want to be able to continue to do this super easily. So basically, the first thing I'm going to do is open this up and select my sizing for my nails. It comes with a good bit of them, by the way. So I'm just going to take out one row and put the rest away for now. Okay, so first, I kind of assumed that was my size. These fit really nicely. I've never used Beetles, but basically you want to make sure that it's covering the flush hole of the nail. I personally do have pretty rounded nail beds, so if you don't find that the nail tips that you're getting are working for you, literally try another brand, because sometimes some nails have more of an apex than others, and I'm not going to remove them from here unless I know they're going to fit my nails. So, because my mom has bigger hands than I do, so she can definitely... I'm also pulling them up to make it easy on myself. Also, I am really lucky in the sense that my nails are literally the same size on both sides, but if yours are not, make sure you're taking that into account. Okay, and that is it. So I've still got a lot more of those. I like to line mine up like this. Now I'm going to take my file and lightly, very, very lightly, that's way too fast, that's about good. Because these are my natural nails, I'm going to drill them. I'm normally really good about my cuticles, so I'm not going to push them back because I normally already do that. And I'm giving mine a really light drill. That's the benefit of getting to do this at home. You're never going to get those deep burns in your hand because you're going to be able to control that and be patient and do it. That's actually called ring of fire, if you guys didn't know that, when nail techs leave those really deep indentations in your nails. Okay, now that that's done, I personally bought this big bottle of nail primer at a provider store in Miami that's a wholesale store for nail techs, because you don't have to have a license to buy stuff like that in Miami, and I have family who lives there, so normally when I go, that's when I get a lot of my DND polishes and stuff like that. So a lot of the stuff I have is professional stuff. However, that being said, you can get a really good nail primer on Amazon, and I've seen a lot of reviews on it, and I did the research for you guys, and I've linked it in my Amazon storefront. So now I'm gonna take my Beetles nail glue. I actually buy this in a 2-pack now because I use it so often. If you can see, what I'm doing is I'm applying it to the nail. Okay, I actually totally forgot to mention, this nail lamp came with this little thing to hold it, and I do very much use it because this is how I'm gonna be able to press down the nail and then have something to hold it steady. You can't do this with nails that are dark because it doesn't allow for the nail to penetrate. So if you're ever doing press-on Gel X nails that have a design, you have to make sure that the nail color is going to be able to like penetrate. And if it burns, flip your finger upside down. Avoid any excess nail glue / gel getting on your fingers, because that is what causes allergies to gel and nail glue. So you want to apply just enough, but not too much. I coat it and then I do kind of like a little dollop, and then I'll press my lamp, size it to my finger, and press down. I'm such a big advocate for learning how to do things yourself. Like, everyone is allowed to feel super beautiful and not have to spend an arm and a leg to do so. So I will always work at making sure that my girlies can glow just like me. One thing I will say is that if the nails are not pre-buffed, these definitely are, on the inside, you want to make sure to take your nail drill and buff them on the underside a little bit, the like false nail, because it allows for so much of a cleaner application long term. Now, the one thing about these nails, whether you're doing them yourself or using these, is that you cannot fill them in really. Gel X nails typically are completely removed. After they're removed is when you can like change your set out. So I soak my nails off and then drill them off. But you guys, again, look how easy this is. I'm gonna just place it to the top of my nail here, press it down, and let the gel form to the nail, and then I cure. Now I'm gonna put them in my big lamp to cure for a full like minute at least, and then I will do my top coat. Okay besties, the nails are cured. Again, because I don't have the large, because I don't have the builder gel, I'm just going to paint mine with a base coat for that added layer of thickness, and then I'm gonna go in with the top coat. They also do have a bunch of other styles, so if you want square instead of this like almond shape, they have that. They have so many different options. And I will say, I did see, oh, I didn't file them first. Okay, make sure to file. Listen, even people who have a lot of experience doing this make mistakes. Please don't be too hard on yourself. One thing I did notice with this is that when I was filing, I almost lifted up some of the paint because of the way that I filed. So I would kind of file downwards to avoid that from happening. I also want to mention, I did see another brand on Amazon that some other people have talked about. It's called like Nail Box or like Box something. Those are more expensive, and I trust Beetles and I've used them for a long time, and I think that they're really great, and I wanted to give them a chance, and I'm so glad I did because this looks really good. I also want to mention, I feel like these are really thick. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but they already do have a pretty nice apex. The nail itself is fairly thick, and like it does get thin at the top, but then the actual tip of the nail is thick, which I think is really good if you're somebody like me who like you do a lot of stuff with your hands. You're constantly like doing things. I'm not gentle on my nails whatsoever. Mind you, I'm not like I have an office job, so I'm not sitting there like working with tools all the time, but like for regular day-to-day stuff, like I pick things up. I'm not gentle. I do sourdough. I like do my folds and stuff. Like, I don't have an issue whenever I do Gel X with them lasting with this method. This is just my first time doing it with like a pre-designed situation. Everything is linked in my Amazon storefront. If you guys have any questions, feel free to either DM me on Instagram at Glownicky, or you can just leave a comment. Although I will say Instagram is the fastest way to reach me. I really want to make this accessible for you guys, so if you have any questions, I will definitely be your big sister, hold your hand through every step of the process. Now we're back down here. This is what they look like with just the initial base coat. Now I'm going to use a top coat. The top coat is a no wipe top coat, meaning that I'm not going to have to, meaning that I'm not going to have to use anything to like make it not sticky. As soon as it's cured, it's going to be good to go. And I'm just going to do one layer of this, and that's going to be it. We're going to be done with our nails for the night. I swear this is probably the fastest I have done my nails. Sure, it takes longer than doing like regular press-ons, but tell me that doesn't look like salon quality. Now I am curing this in between because I want to make sure that I can get like a really nice apex on the nail. Apex is basically just like the curvature of the nail, if you guys hear me saying that. I think next up I will do these other ones that are like ombre. And the nice thing about this is like, if I wanted to do, for example, here's the nail without like the top coat right now. If I wanted to do that and then proceed to be like, oh, I want like some gems, or I want to make it like sparkly and add like a design, I can still do that with these, but I already have the base like design down. So like sometimes, I don't know, you guys have seen me do like, I know you guys have seen like different nail styles obviously, but like you can do like pearls, like little gems. I love doing gems on my nails. Right now I'm not feeling it, but like I have a bunch of gems and I can do that. And if you guys want, I can do a video kind of showing how I would like do that. For example, if like I wanted to just add one, I could add one, I could add a bunch, I could do a design with them. It's super easy. And then I apply them with these little wax sticks that you can get on AliExpress, Amazon, whatever. They're like super inexpensive. So if you guys can see, I am doing like 1 or 2 nails at a time, and then I'm curing, and then I'm gonna go back in. It's kind of like a flash cure, but I do just feel like it's giving me the best outcome because I don't want the nail glue to like drip at all on the sides of my hand, and I just want to do one like nice thick even layer. And I'm making sure to like coat it all the way to the end of the nail, and like when I'm doing the ends right here, I like kind of finish off the front of the nail because it's going to protect the design. And then I'm going to cure for a full 60 seconds and we're done with one hand. I'm literally doing a tutorial and that's still, this whole hand took me probably less than like 10 minutes. When they're like this, they last me so long, and I literally do this design all the time, but I just freehand it and now it's literally perfect and it took me way less time. So absolutely giving salon quality. Sides, the apex of the nail, they're thick, they're strong, and it did work with the top gel and the like base gel underneath. Now I'm gonna take some cuticle oil. Again, I got this at that store. So I'm just gonna take a couple drops of cuticle oil. I always do this after I do my nails because obviously your hands get kind of dry. And now I'm gonna read and I'm gonna lay in bed. I'm gonna go to bed early. It's really like 9 and that's it. They look so good. I am so happy with my results. Everything is linked in my Amazon storefront. That will be down below. Please reach out to me if you guys have any questions, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye, beauty besties.